hitting me at once. A lot of shit. I feel a lot of shit been hitting me at once. Tired of the stress and told my bro to roll the runts. I feel the love, but they hate just as much. Always want attention, they don't get enough. I took the lean, I don't do no double cup. Keep some OG in the road, make sure it's stuff.
I've been smoking on Za before I
Zaza.
Yo, speaking of Zaza, man, that nigga Wale pull out some good vibes called Zaza. Everybody calling Zaza, man.
Shout out to Jazzy. She's a big Wale fan. She loves Wale. Shout out to Wale. You know what I mean? But this is Hot Society Podcast, man. Episode 70. 70. Episode 70, man. I'm your host, B-Hop, man. We got the host, Saj24 in the building.
Good, man.
You already know how we giving it up, man. It's Hot Society Podcast, episode 70, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like on the videos, man. You see the video, make sure you hit the like, man. It help us out in the YouTube algorithm. Gets our videos out there so you can share with more people and shit like that. You already know. But what's going on, Saj, man? How your week
good,
been?
man.
How your week been?
My week was progressive, man. Just grinding, dog. Like, I'm in a situation where, well, like, put your head down and just grind.
Just grind, get money. Damn, that shit's strong, bro.
Yeah, put that Remy.
Remy Ma. But look, man, yo, this is the craziest shit I seen all week. Like, the craziest story. I had to start off the podcast with this shit. Like, because it's some wild shit. Now, growing up, you know what I mean? If you was in the house and you grew up with your moms, it's just you and your moms, or you and your moms and your siblings and all that. You know, once you get older, your mom, she may ask you to, you know what I mean, go get a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you get 18 or 17 or something like that. And
I got a specific situation for that.
There's
like,
one whole, cause this shit is crazy.
I seen it.
There's one lady, you talking the lady in Harlem.
Yeah.
Harlem is going crazy. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
That's the same one I was talking about.
The lady asked her son to get a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now, the weeks prior, they said, the family had said that every time she asked him, it'd be an argument. But this particular time, she asked him to go get a job. He shoots her. Yeah. Shoots his mother in the head, bro. Shoots and kills his own mother. Like what type of wild, crazy shit is that? Like what would possess a son to kill his own mother because she asked him basically to be a man?
Yeah, and it was going through some arguments. Yo, he has mental health issues.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
So, like, in a sense where it's diagnosed, but that's the thing about mental health, right?
Okay.
If you have certain things like bipolar,
yeah.
If you have certain things like schizophrenia, right? Now, if that's undiagnosed, that could be very violent. Mm-hmm. That could be very, like...
So you're saying it could just come out of nowhere?
Or you've been seeing that, but it hasn't got to that dangerous level. Okay. But you've been seeing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how certain things that they've been doing and stuff like that. Like, oh.
So you're saying like leading up them arguments that happened beforehand, you saying.
They're very important.
So she should have, well, I don't want to say her, but the family should have took action.
In a sense,
but what could you do? Like, how would you know that that's gonna happen? Like, he gonna go to that extreme though.
You wouldn't, I can't say because I wasn't in her shoes. I don't know what she seen. But at the same time, depending on like if he was aggressive during the arguments, you know what I mean? Like if he like putting his finger in your face and that's his mother, or if he, just any type of aggression towards his mother, that's a concern. You feel me? Because let's keep it a buck. Both of us won't even come like that you know what I'm saying? Like no arguments. You won't do that to your mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't understand that frame of thinking. Like, but at the end of the day, he's gonna be like he gonna have to live with that. Like that's something that's gonna be on his mind for however long he's in prison. Like,
or alive.
or alive. Like, because you know the family said, the uncle, he said, man, I want this dude to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Like, it's just sad, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on in Harlem, but this is crazy shit, man. But like, even the football player dude, the dude, I forget his name, but he's a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
He's a nobody. Played for Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Just past week.
They're going to sweep that. They was trying to sweep it under the rug.
They tried to sweep. See, that's another point. They tried to, like, whenever it's a domestic violence case that dealing with African American players, whether it be basketball or football, I mean, they bring it up instantly. It's on every sports channel talking about it. Every analyst is talking about it. And this one thing that happened with this guy, and it kind of like went under the radar. Like, nobody was really talking about it.
Yeah.
And the details is horrifying. Like this guy had basically he's a white football player with a black girlfriend. Now, I'm not saying that means anything. These are just the facts. He asked her to bow to him. She ain't want to do it. What's this guy's name? Chad Wheeler.
Yeah, Chad Wheeler. He's a defensive tackle, right?
Chad Wheeler, ex-Seahawk. You know, he asked his girlfriend to bow to him. You know, she wasn't with that shit. He said, I ain't bowing. You know, he beat her into an inch of her life and strangled her unconscious, and then went back into the living room and continued to eat his food.
Yeah.
While she was on the bed. He thought she was dead, because when she woke up and as he's eating his food, he said, oh shit, you still alive? So you sitting there eating food, and you basically just committed a murder. In your head, you think you committed a murder. Now, he had episodes like that before, like you just said.
Yeah.
But they had prescribed him medication for bipolar disorder, and he stopped taking his medication, which caused this. I don't know if that's the reason or not, but shit just got crazy.
Like. And yo, like, all right, so if you taking bipolar medication takes between like 28 days to like 41 days to be able to, you know, really be in your system, right? It's like psychotropic medication.
Okay.
It takes 28 days to 41 days. So with him doing that, and then him not really taking the medication for maybe possibly within 6 months, those days is gone.
Yeah,
so now
so it's not in him.
And the thing about bipolar is it's a neurological thing, because your brain is switching different than everybody else's brain. You know what I mean? So in the front of your brain, you got the what's that called?
I have no idea.
Medulla
oblongata?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So shout out to Waterboy for teaching me a word. Shout out to Bobby Boucher.
So yo, you got that. But yo, really, real talk. That's where your decision makings. That's where your emotion come from.
Okay.
You feel me? So think about it. If somebody has a bipolar disorder, that's where the bipolar disorder is affected.
Now, he's a straight coward, bro, because this lady is 5'9", 145 pounds soaking wet, and he's 6'7", 310 pounds. Like,
you a bitch.
Just for the fact that it's a woman, it's your woman, and you way bigger than her. It's like, yo, you done lost on all three levels. Like, now, the analysts, you know, they don't really bring this stuff up, man. It's just sad, because, you know, when you got a guy like Kareem Hunt, who went through a situation not similar to that, it wasn't as nearly as bad as this situation.
Or even Ray Rice.
Or even the Ray Rice situation. And those situations were magnified times 10, times 100.
But they was gonna sweep this under the rug.
They was gonna sweep. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Shout out to a few other analysts I seen that actually brought it up. But you know, it's just interesting, because when these sports shows, usually you got like Undisputed, right? You got one black guy, Shannon Sharp. You got Skip Bayless, white guy who's, you know, he speaks fairly when it comes to social issues. And then you got the mediator.
Yeah.
Which is most likely a white woman. Mm-hmm. Now, when the Kareem Hunt situation happened a few years ago, Jenny Taft, I believe her name is, had she made a statement that Kareem Hunt should be banned from football indefinitely. I mean, he shouldn't work in the NFL no more. Now, and Shannon Sharp brought up a good point. He said, you know, if we're gonna go through that standard and ban him from working for this incident, then we should ban doctors from ever working again who commit domestic violence, lawyers, and everybody. And she didn't really have a comeback from that.
Every profession.
She didn't really have a comeback from that. Her comeback was, well, he's a role model. I'm like, but you put more value on a guy who runs a football than a guy who diagnoses your illnesses or whatever, or do surgery on you, whatever it is. Like, I just think it's real convenient for them not to talk about Chad Wheeler, the coward that he is.
And then at the same time, it's really interesting that he's already on bond.
I mean, well, he got the money.
He got the money, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean? Like, that, in domestic violence, and that's the things with the laws, like, the system has to be recreated because, you know, it's something that they can request bond and people get bonded for violently harming, right, a woman. But at the same time, they deny bail for people with conspiracy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You dig what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying.
Towards, like, all right, they might think they have drug activity. Might think of certain things.
I wouldn't say that needs to be changed simply because now I wouldn't say that just because he did do some egregious shit, like, but I don't think he should be denied the opportunity to be able to pay for bail simply because now because we can't just put it to one person, right? It gotta involve everybody. So now if we denying him bail, now you gotta deny everybody bails and shit like that.
But it's because of the tier of charges. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The level of tier. So I feel as though domestic violence should be moved.
It should be moved up as far as, okay.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like, yo, like, this is big deal. This shit is really real because, you know, it's a rating out there in my mind. I don't know it, but yo, after they come in contact with this, it happens again.
Domestic violence, you saying?
Yeah, like, domestic violence happens again, and then the people the victims that are involved in that shit die.
Yeah, she could have been dead. She called, her 911 call was he's killing me. That's what she said to the cop, to the dispatcher. But yeah, like I don't think he should have got a bond, but he did get it, and you know he got the money to pay for it. So I just hope, bond or no bond,
he stay out the NFL.
I hope he stay out the NFL, one, and he get prosecuted the way he's supposed to get prosecuted. No special privileges because you got some type of social status or you white or whatever it is. Like, he need to be going to jail with that type of charge, man. It's like I don't understand niggas, bro.
I don't either, though. I don't either.
I don't think they know what's gonna happen to him.
Cause with that charge, yo.
Look at Aaron Hernandez, bro. Like, he had a hard time in jail. He didn't have no wild charges as far as like in prison. Like, what they look at as wild charges. Yeah. Cause you gotta think, like, people in there is all. A lot of people in there is murderers, drug dealers, so they can't really judge you on shit like that. But if you do something, you hurting kids or women, or you snitching or something like that, they on you. They on you 100%, man. You better get low.
You fool.
Better get low, man. Yo, what new music, man? What new music came out this
week? New music? All right, new music.
Put me on some new music came out this week.
What I must say, man, what I see rappers doing often and regularly is doing the deluxe.
Deluxe albums, okay.
They doing the whole like deluxe thing now. Like they doing like
that's just a deluxe album is the same album but with some songs added.
but you get still paid more. Like you get paid double.
So it's counted as a whole nother album.
Exactly.
Okay.
I see a lot of them doing that, but the one that did that, Lil Durk, I could tell that he didn't rush this one. Like I could tell he rushed the voice, right?
You think it was rushed?
Not in a sense like rush, like artistically, but in a sense like I have to put this shit the fuck out because my bro just got murdered. You know what I mean? So I gotta put this out and I gotta make the final touches on it.
So you feel like Lil Durk put out an album to capitalize?
Nah, capitalize. Nah, I think pay homage. You know what I mean? He was paying homage.
Paying homage to King Von.
Yeah.
Then he put King Von on the cover.
He put King Von. But then at the same time with this new deluxe that just came out, I feel like he took his time. Like he took his time to be able to.
So
like,
how many more songs did he add?
it's like basically a whole album.
Okay.
So like I'm seeing a pattern that rappers are doing, or in the music world, they're putting out 12 to 15 tracks of new songs.
Yeah.
And then on another one, they have the album songs, the original album songs on another one. You know what I mean? But the 15 to 12 to 20 tracks is new song.
Do you think now these songs on like The Voice or what so, or even like these newer artists, I feel like it's a little different. Like when it comes to the albums. Cause they put out albums, yeah, it's cool. They got some cool songs on, but as far as a complete body of work,
it's not complete.
Like I don't really get that. Like I don't get an album where I can listen to top to bottom and it's a complete body of work where it brings you through all the peaks and valleys and all the emotions, all the different sounds. You know what I mean? Like you get the conscious record, the deep thought provoking record, the girl record or the emotional record, but now it seems like everything is just one thing. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why I say Lil Durk was like the truth with the album, the deluxe that he just put out, right? Like that's why I say he took his time because now he has a record for the girls, he has a record to be conscious, switch up. It's called. It's a lot of different things. Like you could tell he took his time, and at 26 years old. To be doing that at the pace that he's doing it speaks volume. You know what I mean? With even like it's the younger generation that I see that's doing that shit with the deluxe, and they coming different.
So
some of them.
So who you feel for 2021 is the next guy, the next rising star coming out of anywhere, coming up in hip hop, the next rapper who you would say is that?
I would say like truly Chef G.
Chef G, shout out to Chef G. I like Chef G. Sleepy Hollow, shout out to them niggas.
Them two is like just like they working. Like every 2-3 months they putting out something.
Yeah, shout out to them. I like their shit. Chef G, I like his shit.
Yeah,
they dope.
They dope. So like I really see them like, you know, they can make radio records.
They saying 2021 Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. I would probably go with Pooh Shiesty.
Yes, him too. That was my next one.
Pooh Shiesty for 2021. I think with him and Gucci, you know, he got a couple other guys with him, Big 30 and all them guys. You know,
facts.
My man's put me up on him. But ever since I've been listening to him, I'm like, yeah, this guy got something, man. It's the voice, man. I ain't gonna lie. Them down south rappers, bro. Like I don't even think a lot of them dudes don't even have to be that good, and you could be good because of that country voice. It's amazing how it switched though, cause in the '90s, in the late '90s, in the mid '90s, just that country sounding voice, that country accent. It wasn't looked as cool. It wasn't like cool as it is now. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's crazy how that shit just did a complete 180. Like
it was like before. It's like especially up north. It was like yo, you come outside in some colorful shit, right? some wild
Oh,
shit.
yeah. We already know the fashion definitely changed.
You country.
The fashion changed.
You country.
The fashion
Like, you know what I'm
changed
saying?
crazy.
But now it's totally different. It's totally different as far as like saying that's country, because the country rappers, like the country
Yeah,
industry.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's now that shit. That's the cool shit. So anything else, you say you East Coast, I guess. That's the new country.
Yeah, because we gritty with it. You know what I mean? Over here, we gritty.
But man, listen, this shit is getting crazy, man. Like when it comes to, like, we talk about this a lot. Like I don't understand when it comes to the rappers, and you know, people like to say, "Oh, I pioneered this sound," or I influenced a whole generation with my sound, or whatever it is. We was talking about with the Fetty Wap shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand how somebody could just take someone's whole style and sound, literally everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's you know, Pop Smoke came back alive. You know that, right? He's alive.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
At all.
He's
From the
not
radio?
dead. He's
At
not
all.
dead. Listen, no, not from the radio. It's another guy. His name's Dusty.
Yeah.
Dusty Logan or something like that.
Luke Kane or something like
Dusty
that.
Luke Kane.
Yeah.
And I tell you, this guy sounds exactly like Pop Smoke. Not just the voice. He has the voice, the way he rap, the style, the ad libs, the laugh, the dance, the hometown.
Yeah.
He's from the same part of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He's a woo as well. So he's in the same gang. Like 7, 8 different, like he stole his whole shit. Only thing he don't got is braids.
But yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people saying Pop Smoke stole him.
Well, cause why? He was you can't. I can't do that. I can't jack that. You know why? Cause he made it already. Like you too late. Even if he was rapping before, and even if that's true, it's too bad. It's nothing you could. Even if that's 100% true, is you can't convince the world.
Cause he popped with it.
Yeah, he popped
with it.
already. And he not only did he pop and blow up already, now he's not here. So he's looked at sort of like a martyr. So there's no way that you could get that off. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way. Now you gonna have to be just called the copycat. Like, even if you originated it, it's over.
Facts.
Like,
but I've been heard him. But even before Pop Smoke passed away, I heard, like, you know what I mean, Dusty Luke Kane and all that. Like,
I never heard of him before. Like,
Yeah.
I never heard of him. Like, you got the other guy. He's buzzing right now. CJ with the whoopty.
Yeah.
The whoopty shit. Now you got 22 G's. You know, you talking about he give him Tekashi 6ix9ine vibes and shit. Like, damn. He from Staten Island? I ain't even know he was from Staten Island.
Yeah. Whoopty, right?
Yeah, the whoopty guy.
Yeah.
He's from Staten Island.
Yeah. Which is very, it got their parts, but it's very nice out there. I went to Winery out there.
Oh yeah, that shit is nice. Staten Island certain parts, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like the CJ guy, he definitely tried to steal Tekashi 6ix9ine
That whole, like,
the imagery. The
rush
imagery. The
yeah.
imagery, the bunch of red flags in the video and all that. Like, it's a dope song though. I wouldn't say he giving him 6ix9ine vibes though, cause like that guy is a real. I mean, he snitched. I don't know, this guy snitched.
But I
don't
definitely can say that, like, yo, like,
It works. It
works.
bro. Like that
It
whole
works.
that whole little imagery in the video, people watch it. So
but at the same time, what I gotta say is the fact that, yes, people watch it, but little kids watch this too.
yeah,
You know what
little
I'm
kids
saying?
do watch it. But see, this is the thing. Like,
That's the
whose fault
parents.
is that though?
That's the parents.
Because we can't sit and say like we can't put like, what, you're not gonna put videos. We're not gonna make music videos no more for like for adults' taste.
Yeah.
Like something, we gotta have stuff for adults as well. It's on the parents to regulate that. You know what I mean? You
But I
gotta-
can understand why it's 6ix9ine vibes. I can understand that.
And then certain times it's not all. Sometimes it's not all that bad. I mean, like, I'm not saying let your kids watch Lil Kim or City Girl videos.
Or WAP and this shit.
That's not what I'm saying. But my thing is like we was young watching videos and like it wasn't
Tip drill.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad. Like it didn't influence me. I feel in a very like negative way where it made me go out and try to reenact something I seen in the music video. Like that never did that to me. Now maybe somebody that different brain capacity, different mentality, it might, but I don't feel like that alone could make you. You know how they say you play video games, you make you violent and shit. Like I don't understand.
I don't
that.
believe that either. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying on that one, yo. Like for real, because that shouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Stop stealing motherfucking style, man. Stop
And
stealing
be
motherfucking
individual,
style.
man. Individuality.
He sound just like Pop Smoke, bro. Like literally, bro. I don't understand that shit. I wouldn't even feel confident like presenting that to people. Like I'm in the studio, I'm like, yeah, come listen to this. Like I play that shit, and it sound just like Pop Smoke. I'm not even putting that out. I'm not. You feel me? I'm not putting no shit out like that.
Motherfucker be like, nah, nigga, you sound similar, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's all right.
Like I guess, man. I guess it's a good song, but I ain't fucking with that shit.
No,
Not
man.
at all.
Not at all. Not at all. But that, if you think about it though, look at the Migos, right? Look at the Migos. A lot of motherfuckers stole the
Yeah, but the Migos fell off, in my opinion, from at this point.
Because I think they decided to like, a couple of them started going individual, doing individual shit.
Yeah, but see, it seemed like to me once rappers started get a girl, like a celebrity girlfriend and shit, like they just be done for. Like
you see that too, right?
like you really can't. Like I don't understand that shit. Like when Meek got with Nicki, his music went down. He had some good songs, but he wasn't able to get up out of the water when it came to Drake. You like Drake washed you when you all in a relationship. Offset, they come off the Raindrop, Drop Top. What's the name of that shit? Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
They come off the biggest song of their career. He gets with Cardi B. He falls off. No more songs. What's my other man name?
But that ain't happened to Jay-Z though.
Jay-Z. I mean, at a certain time, you could say that. You could say that at a certain time. Like as soon as he got with Beyonce, I mean, those albums wasn't the best albums in my opinion. In between that, you had like Kingdom Come and all that. Those wasn't the best albums in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Jay-Z is different though.
Jay-Z different though. That's what I'm
Jay-Z,
saying.
yeah.
Like he always come through with the different, And shout out to Harry O, man.
Harry O, shout out to Harry O. He got pardoned.
He just got pardoned. Trump did a lot.
President Trump right before he left.
Trump life is like this, middle fingers to everybody.
He got Harry O.
That motherfucker said, fuck everybody. I'm about to get these rappers out.
Pardoned not only Harry O, he pardoned
Lil Wayne.
Desiree Perez, Lil Wayne, Kodak Black.
Yeah.
I guess that's why Lil Wayne took that picture with him.
Yeah.
So,
But speaking of Harry O, like Harry O, he actually had a sit down, interview, and he was like, we was like at that time, 1985, 86, I was coming like Jay-Z.
Oh, so he did a new interview since he's been released?
Yeah.
I didn't see. I gotta check that out.
He was like, I was the Jay-Z. Like, basically saying like, props to Jay-Z and everything he's doing, but I just got caught.
I don't like when old niggas do that. I'll tell you why. Cause we'll never know, bro.
We won't.
Like how, all that.
We won't.
Oh, I was is irrelevant because we would never know.
Cause you see him sitting in that $1 billion seat.
Yeah, it's like hindsight is 20/20. It's easy to look back and look at your trajectory that you was on and say, oh, if I would have never got caught up, I would have been here. Cause you looking where he was at, and you basically judging it off of the starting places that you was at the time y'all was both coming up. But you don't know how you would have maneuvered through the world if you was out here.
Exactly.
You basically preserved from the time you got locked up.
It's from 1986.
So in his world, it's actually, he feels how he felt in 86.
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't really have no life experiences from there on.
Word. So that's
anything he thinking, he basically replaying some shit in his head
mm-hmm.
and replaying all them years that he missed and saying like, yo, I would have did this and that. But you don't know how you would have came through certain situations.
And that's the thing that actually losing time does to you.
Yeah.
It's a proven fact. Like when you go into some type of like prison or whatever, jail, whatever the case may be, your circumstances, the time that you go in, the time you come out, that's the mentality that you actually have. Until you able to, or if you was working on that mentality while you were in there.
Like shout out to Wallow 267.
You know what I mean? Like Wallow, like he probably was working on that
Yeah,
before he got out. But if you do not work on that mentality before you get out, you will be that age that you went in.
You'll be stuck in fucking 86. It's 2021. You stuck in 86. But Kodak Black got released from federal prison. He's still facing charges, rape allegations.
Yeah.
In South Carolina or North Carolina, one of the two.
Big fact.
And that's a state case. What I didn't know is the president can't pardon state cases, only federal cases. That's the reason why I believe C. Murder wasn't released, because he doesn't have a federal case. He's in state prison. So Trump wasn't able to pardon C. Murder, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Free C. Murder, man.
Free C. Murder, because like shit, man.
The evidence on him is saying that he's innocent. He, down there in Angola and all that, it's a little different.
You see my do-rag, man.
You down there and he got a fuck 12 do-rag on. That shit look like this. This nigga funny as hell. He got the fuck 12. Kodak Black though, man. Shout out to Kodak Black, the Project Baby. Man. The Project Baby is I don't know, man. If he did that rape shit, then there's no shout out. I don't fuck with niggas who do shit like that.
Yeah.
But I hope he didn't.
I hope he didn't.
Cause you gotta understand, man. Like I don't know if did I tell the story on here before? Well, I got accused of some shit like this before.
Nah, you never.
I never told this story. Like this happens. Like people, like females, that get upset with you and just make some shit up. Like it'll be a complete lie. Like real talk. Like this happened to me when I was in high school, and it wasn't nothing on the line as far as like money or nothing like that. Wasn't some rich and famous star where females can actually prey on you. You feel what I'm saying? It's scary, man, because you don't know. Like you don't know. You think you in it for a good time. You gonna have, this girl. She did all type of shit. You know what I mean? Sucked the shit out your dick. You feel me? Like she with it, and then all of a sudden. You go home a week later, you gotta, I don't know how it would come to you, like a letter or some shit talking about, you've been accused of rape or some shit. Like, that gotta be a scary thing, bro, because it's like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, that's why you gotta, man, listen,
You out there
on that road, man, and you out there fucking with them groupies and all that. Man, listen. I'll sign an NDA or something. I don't know what can you do to protect yourself, but whatever you could do to protect yourself, you need to do that.
I seen it happen to a couple ball players I was in college with.
I bet it did.
Ball
players is prime suspects.
The girl it was all black men, right? And it was one white girl. And,
just to cut you off, I ain't indulging in nothing like that anyway.
It was over.
I'm not indulging. See, they should have known better. I ain't indulging.
That's that college life. Like, you drinking, she on to you, like, you play ball.
I'm not indulging in no shit like that. First thing would have popped up in my head was Emmett Till, some shit like that. I would have got low. I am not indulging in no shit like that.
That nigga said Emmett Till. I for real, though.
I'm not. You talking about four or five black dudes?
It really was three. It was three of them.
And one white girl? Nah, I'm out. Y'all had fun, man. I'm
gonna be honest with you. I was the fourth one. I got out of there. You know what I mean? I got out of there. I said, hold up, this vibe ain't right. They feeling on her leg. She laughing and shit. Hold up, this vibe is not right. Let's get out of there.
Because all it takes is The wrong accusation, man. Listen, y'all gonna be up in the courtroom crying. Talking about mama, I ain't do it. Nah, not me. You gonna catch B like that, man.
For real.
But man, you got the Super Bowl next week, man.
Yo, man, that's crazy. This man, Tom Brady, man.
Nigga like 43 years old, still throwing bullet passes, man.
Yo, he's going to his 10th Super Bowl.
10th Super Bowl, man. He treating this shit like he on some LeBron shit. Like,
No, he passed LeBron.
I'm talking about like going to that many championships.
Yo, this shit is crazy. He went to the Bucks, bro. Like they was trash before he got there.
Yeah, they had a good team. They just ain't have a good quarterback.
They
didn't
have
a good record, and that's a bad,
Super Bowl.
You're right, and that's a historically bad franchise.
Exactly.
Yes.
For him to get them to the Super Bowl, yo, I feel like Bucks probably gonna win.
So hold on, before we pick your winner. So who do you feel needs each other more? Did Brady need Belichick more, or did Belichick need Brady more?
What it appears to be. I felt that the coach needed Tom Brady more, but now what he did with the Bucks, it's like, oh no, Belichick needed Tom Brady.
Okay,
he needed that type of brain active. He needed that type of ability to be able. He needed that to be able to match his personality. You know what I mean? To create a legacy. You know what I mean?
See, I think at this point, yeah. At this point, Tom Brady doesn't need Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick does still need Tom Brady because at the end of the day, Bill Belichick is a coach. He's not a player, so he can't impact the game physically, only mentally in the way he prepare his players.
Motivation, ambition.
But as far as Tom Brady, he had to get this from somewhere. So even though he's at his peak, or I don't know if he's at his peak prime or whatever.
Really
I don't
is,
even
though.
know because this is like an anomaly here. But he got this way of going about football and going about the week and the practices and the film sessions and all of that stuff that goes in and around the game. Not even just the actual football game itself, the preparation. Yeah. He gets all that from somewhere. Bill, he didn't come in the league just knowing how to prepare this way. He got that from Bill Belichick.
For real.
So at the end of the day, I think they actually still needed each other. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They needed each other.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, Tom Brady don't need him now.
Because what you're saying
because
is that
he already got that knowledge. He already got all that from the Patriots. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Bruce Arians, he just ride for the long. If they win, he don't deserve a.
Why you gonna say
he don't deserve a ring? No. Because he's not even coaching the team. Tom Brady the coach and he not the coach.
The offensive coordinator.
Sort of like Frank Vogel for the Lakers. You're not doing nothing over there. You just there for the ride, man. You subbing motherfuckers in and out. That's all you doing.
That's all you doing.
Anybody could do that.
Nah, yeah.
I could coach the Lakers, and it'll still be the same thing. Nothing would change.
You're right,
if
though.
If I go coach the Lakers right now, nothing would change.
But see, that's the thing to say about Phil Jackson, why he was so great. You know, like those type of coaches.
Yeah. And Greg Popovich, you can have great players and still be effective as a coach. That shows that you actually have some knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? You can actually get, because it got to be hard to have a player who knows more than you.
Yeah,
like it got to be kind of crazy, man. Who you got for winning the Super Bowl though?
Yeah, I think the Bucks, bro.
Taking the Bucks?
I don't know if I want to take the Bucks. I want to take KC. You know what I mean? Because I want to see Patrick Mahomes like conquer Tom Brady and like patch the torch type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I truly think Tom Brady about to be like, yo, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I know you next, but I'm about to show you like what it takes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Nah, I don't think I'm going with Kansas City. Simply because of Patrick Mahomes, obviously. But
Not Hill either.
Yeah. I like Kansas City. Like I like both. Actually, I like both of these teams. Like I like the players that both of these teams have, but I want to see something different. Like I don't like seeing the same person win a championship every year unless it's LeBron James. only reason that we'll get to that. The reason why I want to see LeBron win, but I don't want to see Tom Brady win another ring. I don't want to see it. I want to see Patrick Mahomes do something extraordinary, make history. You know what I mean?
Because he would be the first Black African American.
He would be the youngest too. The youngest to do what he's doing, to win. I think it's like 2 back-to-back Super Bowls with the MVPs. He's the youngest to do a lot when it comes to like accomplishments at the quarterback position, which is crazy. Like his talent level is extraordinary. Like it's extraordinary. Like that's why they got Tom Brady. See, he thinks the game. You feel me? He's a good game manager. Like he knows situational football.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be the challenge for Kansas City, is to not make mistakes, because Tom Brady's gonna capitalize on your mistakes, and if you make too many mistakes, he gonna eat you the fuck up, man. It's just like
and now, but like,
Green Bay.
When you say Patrick Mahomes, now I understand, because like, yo, even with him moving at the rate that he's moving, he's motivating the younger generation. And what I would say about that,
yeah, definitely.
My son, he loves Patrick Mahomes. Like, he wants to be a quarterback because of Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? And that's big, because it's not Tom Brady, right? It's not Aaron Rodgers. It's a fair-skinned brother.
Well, I think it's because of the way he play, right? Because it's the flash and the way he play. Because if you look at the players that came before him, not just in football, but like the Michael Jordans, the Allen Iversons, the Michael Vicks. Okay. These type of players transcend their sport, and people become fans of them and want to be like them.
Yeah.
And what happens is they change the sport, because you just said they inspire a whole generation.
Yeah.
Now this next generation of quarterbacks, you're gonna see, it's not only gonna be one Patrick Mahomes who throws sidearm and throws across his body, back across the field.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna have like 5 dudes who know how to do that now.
Yeah.
Now look at the Reggie Millers and the Ray Allens. They and the Dale Currys. They inspired the Stephen Currys.
Yeah.
Even in the same generation, you got Stephen Currys who inspired guys like Dame Lillard. Now he's shooting from half court, easy. You know what I mean? Like it all comes. It depends on the player, man. You got to be a transcendent player. I think
you have to.
You got to. That's the only way to inspire generations and have people,
and keep the sport,
play like you, and keep the sport elevating, and keep elevating, man. It's gonna be a lot of inspirational people coming out, man.
Yeah, man. I'm sending my son to quarterback camp in March, man. Quarterback camp. He got 2 months of quarterback camp.
But it's not a lot of people who could do that. Like, you got to be.
Hell no.
Then, like, these companies are not letting certain people get as high as they should. Like,
what do you mean? I know what you're talking about.
Like, look at you know why I say there would never be another Michael when it comes to shoes, right? It would never be another Michael Jordan or Kanye West when it comes to sneakers. And I'll tell you why. If you look at the Jordan, right? Matter of fact, hold on.
Yeah, show him.
The perfect one on too.
Show him, man.
If you look at the Jordan, right?
All right.
This is the Jordan 3. This is the first one that Tinker Hatfield made.
Yeah.
If you notice, there's no Nike sign on the side of the shoe.
At all.
No Nike sign. It's a Jordan sign, but they got it on the back, but not. Usually Nike will have a big ass swoosh right here, right? Now Jordan is able to re-release these shoes years later, and they still without being attached to Nike, because the silhouette is made popular already without a Nike symbol. If you look at like LeBron shoes, all of them have a big ass Nike swoosh on the side. They not gonna let LeBron detach himself away from Nike and start the LeBron line of shoes.
No.
Once he retires, and then go back and retro all his Nike shoes. He can't do it because they have a big ass Nike sign on the side. You feel what I'm saying? Kanye West could go. If you look at the Yeezy, it's just basically it don't have no branding on it. He could go and make the Yeezy with any company. He could have his own company and make the Yeezy. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's like a genius observation right there.
Every other look at every other shoe.
Yo, Mar, that's like a genius. But look at like, who recognized some shit like that?
No, for real though. Look at every other shoe from every other athlete. They're gonna make sure they have their logo on it. Like they didn't know that 30 years from now we still gonna want this shoe.
No, you're right.
They didn't know that.
You're right though.
If they would have knew that, trust me, they would have put a big ass Nike sign right here. If they would have knew that, you feel what I'm saying?
That's wild. That's like, very
they never
key
gonna let that
observation.
happen. That's why I say like they never gonna. It's never gonna be another one. Like I don't think it's gonna be somebody that get as big as.
That's gonna want to do it because, like you said. Nike's gonna take majority of the motherfucking proceeds.
But you see with Nike with Kanye, this is why he moved away from Nike. You see, he had the Air Yeezy 2, right?
Yeah.
Now, it was some Nike symbol. Kanye designed that, so he understood not to put a big ass Nike swoosh on the side of my shoe. If I could design this shoe to look good without any big like branding on the side, that would be good, like, cause now I could take this somewhere else if need be. That's why they kind of tried to hinder him, cause they didn't want to create another Michael Jordan.
So you think the hindrance? You think that played a factor in his mental health breakdown?
Nah, cause shit, he went to fucking Adidas and blew up even bigger.
Yeah. So that's just mental health breakdown is just on his ass.
Yeah, if anything, that should have helped him. Shit, but I think shit that's a whole nother story. I don't know, but I all I know is I know these companies is not gonna create another Michael Jordan. When it comes to shoes.
Yeah, but the point that you brung out, that's a valid point. Like I never thought about it in a sense as far as symbolizing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a big thing. Like they had Tinker Hatfield had that was his idea. So he said the Jordan sign could stand alone, and we don't need the big Nike sign, and it worked. It worked out for him.
It definitely did. Yeah,
cause that shit, yo. Just think about if Nike could still get in on all them shoes that's being sold, all them retros. I'm pretty sure they get a percentage because it's still still a Nike shoe, but like it's not to the extent if it was like a LeBron. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
But it's just you be on that Clubhouse shit.
Yo,
what's up with that shit?
Yo,
that Clubhouse.
All right, so the Clubhouse thing from the reports, I don't have one. Right, from the reports from what my homies is telling me. Is the fact that the matter, like you could just G-talk in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about just making it entertaining, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just coming in there and just being influencing with your words because you can't see nobody.
Oh, okay. It's just talking. See,
it's
because
talking,
I heard,
you know what I mean?
I seen a couple on YouTube. Like I caught a couple conversations, and the dude Jay Prince Jr. Right? We all know who Jay Prince is, but it's his son. That dude is like delusional. Like something wrong with that guy. Like
why you say that?
Like he one of the guys that come across as a guy who grew up with some money.
Yeah.
We all know he grew up with some money. I'm not saying that he didn't grow up on like he a punk or something like that.
Right.
But he talk extra tough. Like it's just the shit he be saying is just extra. I can't even explain it, bro. Like it seemed like he come off like he stunting, like he fronting for somebody. Like like now it be a lot of women in those clubhouse rooms too. That could be one. But like a lot of his things are very irrational. Like they was talking about trust, right?
Okay.
When it come to trusting women, and 21 Savage was talking to him. He was like, "Yo, now I trust women in portions. Like I trust you enough to go on a date with you. Now I see you cool, you ain't on no bullshit. I trust you enough to come to my house. Now we become boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever it is. All right, now I trust you enough to have a kid with you or move it to the next level or whatever that is. That's what he was saying. Now, and he come back with some, I don't trust nobody. I don't get nobody no type of trust and all this. And it just turned into a big argument of, well, how did you even get to the point of meeting a woman and having sex with him if you show no trust at all? You feel what I'm saying? And he got caught up there because they asked him, he was like, yo, you ever had sex with a woman raw on the first day? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, well, you got to trust them. You got to trust somebody to be doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's good or not, you trusted some motherfucking body. You sticking your dick in raw first day. You got some level of trust. Real talk.
All the way, dog.
That clubhouse shit, is somebody gonna get locked up.
That clubhouse shit is crazy, though.
Somebody gonna get locked up on it.
Why you feel like that? Because somebody gonna be real honest with this shit.
Somebody gonna say something they don't supposed to say, and it's police on there on social media.
All day.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. It's police on all these social media sites, YouTube, all this shit. The police is watching and listening, man. That's why I like what King Erna and Paparazzi Poe doing, man. On March 6th, you heard about
what
that?
What they doing?
They fighting.
What you mean they fighting?
They fighting. They having a celebrity boxing match.
Okay, and what's that for?
The boxing, what they fighting for?
Yeah.
They been talking shit to each other for a while now.
All right, so they about to turn the shit into like a positive way.
Yeah, like guns down, gloves up type of vibe.
They was doing that in Jersey though. They was doing that.
You know, they do that a lot. You talking about the YouTube videos and shit. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Like, this ain't that, but I was just using guns down, gloves up. But yeah, I know what you talking about. That's a whole thing. I think they got a YouTube channel.
Well, people that have beef, they put the gloves down, get it right.
But they doing this on a website, I believe BLK Prime or something like that. It's pay-per-view. They doing it. Yeah, they doing it. I think it's like a $10 pay-per-view.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna buy it. Cause I want to see. See, like, all right, you got paparazzi. You know what Paparazzi Poe is?
Yeah.
He probably 160 pounds.
Yeah.
God, he probably my size. Probably the exact same size as me. And King Erna is probably double your size.
Yeah.
So this guy my size is somebody double your size. Big guy. You know, he says he's going down in the second round. I want to see him. I want to see if he get knocked out.
And King Erna said that, or
King Erna said he's going down in the second round. Paparazzi Poe said he knocking King Erna out in the first round. Now this is what I'm saying. He got Zab Judah training him.
Okay.
So I want to see. I'm more I think King Erna gonna win him, gonna beat him.
And when is this?
March 6th.
Okay.
I think King Erna gonna beat him simply because he's just bigger. You feel what I'm saying?
See about that.
But I know that don't mean anything. Just because you bigger than somebody don't mean shit.
Yeah.
But I've never seen neither one of these guys fight, so that's all I could go off of. Really. What else? What else is it to judge off of? Like people picking their winners based on who you like, their personality better. Because neither one of these guys, the public haven't seen them fight.
Nah, at all.
So you probably seen little shit here and there. The people who know them personally probably seen them fight, but for the public, we don't know. So we just got to go off.
That's interesting, man. We looking forward to that shit.
I think they trying to get a few more fights as well. I'm not sure who else.
I hope they trying to do it just live and no public audience and none of that shit.
I don't think it's gonna be an audience, but I think Alpo's gonna be there. Alberto Martinez.
Because this COVID-19 coming crazy now.
What you mean? Is this coming back?
It's just the fact that the variant strands, man. And
I heard about that.
Yo, it's hitting. It's hitting. You know what I mean?
So, Sleepy Joe is on what Sleepy Joe plan is for the COVID? Because he on the clock in my opinion. Yeah. Sleepy Joe, niggas came out, voted for you. Trump is out of there, Sleepy Joe. I know you like to take your naps. Man. You like to take your naps and all that. You gotta get it
going, though.
But Sleepy Joe, you gotta wake up and get this ball rolling. You feel me? I'm waiting for my stimulus check. They said we getting the new stimulus check. Sleepy, let's go.
And you know
Let's
what's
get on
the most fucked up situation, right? I got 2 situations for vaccination. Not saying I'm with it.
You taking the
or
vaccination?
against it. I'm
Real
like
quick before you. It was a commercial for the vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I was high when I watched this commercial, but it felt like that would be the last commercial you ever see in your life if you take that vaccination. Yeah. The commercial was weird. Like it seemed like they filmed it in 1991. That's how weird the commercial looked.
Wow, they had the jean jacket.
Nah,
the jean
it was just the people in the commercial don't look like they alive now. Like it just looks. That commercial was crazy.
So I denied to take the vaccination. So the company that I work for, they was taking the vaccination today, Friday. You know what I mean? I denied it. Personally, I ain't with it right now. I'm still trying to delegate thought process towards it. But what I see that's happening, right, is really fucked up.
I want to see some more people take that shit before
what's happened with the vaccination is a racial thing. And it's fucked up and it's not really being told. So, you know, I'm gonna tell it. My stepfather, you know, he's 75 years old. He needs the vaccination, right? Because he had it did damage to him, fucked him up. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he needs that shit.
Yeah.
But they told him to go out all the way to Trenton.
To get a vaccination?
From Roselle. All right.
Yeah,
but this teacher that I work with, who lives in Booton, white teacher, they told her to go up to the Meadowlands.
Oh, so you saying they sending minorities out to crazy,
far as hell, bro,
to get the vaccination?
To get the vaccination, and then you looking at it like, I ain't going all the way out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up.
I think it should be an age thing, like all the old people should be able to have access to it.
It's fucked up.
The old, the sick, the children should have access.
And you shouldn't send them 2 hours away to get a fucking vaccination, bro. Like that shouldn't be possible. It should be something in a county.
Now, what somebody told me was that Sleepy Joe was that was what he was trying to do. He trying to get it to where it's available everywhere, like at all your little local. I'm not even sure what you call them, like the doctor's office.
Even CVS.
CVS's and stuff like that. Like Sleepy Joe, that's what I keep calling him, Sleepy Joe, man. That's what I'm gonna call him. Fuck it.
Yeah, because he be looking like he about to fall asleep every time he pause.
Shout out to Sleepy Joe, man. Sleepy Joe. But yeah, man, I hope that for the people who wants the vaccination, who if that's what you want to do, if that's what you feel like you need to do to stay safe, I hope you're able to get it. I'm not taking the vaccination simply because of that commercial. I'm scared. To be honest,
I'm not taking it. But yo, if you like personally, I feel like if you 70 and above,
take the vaccination.
Take the vaccination, like you know.
It's High Society Podcast, man. You already know how we giving it up, man. I'm your host, B High. This Sash 24 High Society Podcast, episode 70. You already know, man. Like, comment, subscribe below. Hit that like button, notification gang. We out of here. See y'all next week.
Hit that.
Hey yo, a knock at my window got me jumping and shit. Like pardon the interruption while I bag my shit. I ain't have to take the block out, hustle the strip. I done seen real niggas go from bundles to bricks. Now I'm in a different trap, had to stop that shit. Started a podcast just to pop my shit. Yeah, Queasy Sergeant me to the top and shit. Don't play up in these streets, you could die from this. Cops see me on the block with the valves through lens. Balsamic beat drop Glock for violence. At your wake, been I replaying violence. Being patient got me thinking about that time I spent in the hood, highlights on the block and bent. When you really seen money without common sense, I palm the blade. How I be the Don of this? Oh, we gon' hold 5 like Donovan. I line this bitch, get you all kinds of hit. Then I'm coming for the bag, every dime of it. Designer fit, bitch wanna suck my dick. Yeah, I fuck all the time without time for it. You wash the lid, read up with some counterfeits. Plug was pissed, let it go. I plug your shit, the rug it is. G's meet up with the thugs and shit. When it's beef, Mac, I melt them or the snub, I spit. I'm more than rich. Got 3 kids and shit. They live in bitch. When I die, I'm leaving businesses. Instead of working for a nigga who owe me shit. Griselda told Virgil he could write brick on a brick. Shit, since he doing that, write bitch on my bitch. Yeah, I need to be admitted, just admit it, I'm sick. The venomous click, about to cop a cinnamon 6. Yeah, I used to ride and get him, now they sending me shit. HSP, TFG, guarded energy shit, nigga.